Welcome to InfoBooth 19 channel. Today we are going to see one morning vlog series. So it covers the breakfast preparation and also some garden update and many other interesting tips and information coming in this video. Hope you all will enjoy this. So today's breakfast recipe, which is Tamil Nadu special Ven Pongal. So when we say Pongal, Pongal always comes along with sambar, coconut chutney and medu vada. But in this video I am going to prepare a Pongal with a different combination. Once you give a try, this combination also you will start loving it for sure. Now let's get into this video. So the first thing morning when I went and saw in my garden, so I was very happy and too excited to see beautiful roses, so many roses and so many buds. It was very interesting and also it gives full motivation and positivity. So with this positivity, now let's start our daily work. So now rangoli also done, so it is just a simple rangoli. So now let's start our kitchen work. So one side I have kept milk for boiling and other side I have kept water for boiling. So usually on weekdays we don't have coffee, but on weekends we go for playing badminton, and once we come back we like to have coffee and we like to have a chat for some time and then we start our day. Now let's do some pre-work for our breakfast so that it will be easy when we start cooking. For that I have taken 3/4 cup of raw rice and then 1/4 cup of moong dal. So 75% of rice and 25% of dal. So initially if you fry it little bit and then if you soak it for some time, the pongal preparation will be very good and it will be very tasty. Important things for frying is like fry it at the very low flame and don't fry more than 1 or 2 minutes. The color should not change and the smell should start coming. Nice aroma from the moong dal should come. So once that starts coming, you can turn off the flame. Usually if you're preparing more quantity, I would suggest you can fry rice separately and dal separately. Since our quantity is less, I am putting both and frying it together. Now water started boiling for decoction, so we'll start making the filter coffee. So filter coffee is the best. So regarding this coffee powder, when we visited Coorg, got that coffee powder from there. So now decoction is ready. Just pour the hot water in that, give it a press and let it stay there for around 2 to 3 minutes. So meanwhile the fried dal and the rice, we will add some water into it and we will soak it. So minimum 10 minutes of soaking is required, then only the pongal will come very nicely. So one important tip to have a very super duper coffee is like once you add small amount of decoction and then milk and the sugar, you need to just do in how they do in the tea stall, like you need to just mix it. Little bit foam should come on the top, then the coffee will taste super yummy. So our coffee is ready. Now let's have some coffee, chit chat, and then we will come and continue our work. So now quickly let's go through the maintenance of the tulsi plant. So here if you see, I have removed some of the seeds and flowering from the tulsi plant which is grown, which is very important stage because immediately when the tulsi plant is growing, on the tip you would be seeing some of the seeds or the flower coming up. So immediately whenever you see it, just pluck. The reason is once the flower starts coming, then it will stop growing, then the plant will not grow further and you will get the bush type of tulsi plant and also more healthy leaves will be coming. And if you see in our pot, we have both the types of tulsi. One is the Rama tulsi and another one is the black tulsi. So maintaining tulsi plant in this way, we could keep the plant healthier for longer time. Okay, so now we had coffee and full fresh. Now we'll continue our vlog. So for making this pongal, some important hero ingredients are there, so which we are going to do. So 1 tablespoon of jeera and 1 tablespoon of full whole pepper. So you can put in this mortar and pestle and just smash it so that the nice aroma comes. And I have taken 2 green chili and 1 inch size of ginger. So ginger, wash it nicely, peel the skin and then you can just crush it well and you can use it for the recipe. So these things and all, it's going to add more flavor to the dish. So in a pressure cooker, I have taken 3 cups of water, 3/4 cup of rice and 1/4 cup of dal. Total is 1 cup. So for that 1 cup, we are adding 3 cups of water. Now when the water becomes hot and when it starts boiling, you can just add some 3 to 4 whole pepper and then green chili and hing 1 tablespoon and ginger and 1 tablespoon of ghee, and let it boil nicely. So once it starts boiling, you can just add the soaked rice and dal to it, and you can just add as salt as per taste, and whatever the water which is used for washing rice and dal, so I have collected and stored so that we can use it for plants later. Salt now only you need to add, then only it will combine well with the dish. Now what we are going to do is we are going to close the lid and going to keep it at low to medium flame for about exactly 10 minutes. After 10 minutes we'll turn off the stove. So exactly if you follow this amount of water and this much amount of time, then your pongal consistency will come perfect. Now let's start making this one quick chutney recipe. So by the time the pongal is getting ready, in the same time you can prepare the chutney as well. So in a kadai you can add 1 tablespoon of groundnut oil. Once the oil is hot, you can add mustard to it and wait till all the mustard gets crackled. And once the mustard gets crackled, you can add 1 tablespoon of urad dal and 6 to 7 big tablespoon of groundnut. So this is groundnut chutney, so this is the hero ingredient, and 1 tablespoon of tur dal I have added, so this gives nice flavor and the aroma to the dish. And then 5 to 6 garlic pods with skin itself you can add, and dry red chili as per taste. Here I have taken 5 to 6 dry red chili, so you can increase or decrease as per taste. And then curry leaves, and then tamarind, combine it well so that the groundnut gets fried nicely, and even the garlic and the red chili, everything should combine well. So this recipe is very easy. You just need to keep adding the ingredients and keep frying it till the nice aroma comes. Now you can add half a tablespoon of turmeric powder to the dish, and salt we can add the time before we grind it. You can add 1 tablespoon of hing. So this elevates the taste. So don't forget the hing step. Now mix everything well. So once the groundnut and the garlic, everything gets fried nicely, you can turn off the stove and you can leave it till it becomes cool. And once it becomes cool, you can transfer to a mixture jar, and then you can add salt and grind it well. So meanwhile, our pongal is also ready. Exactly after 10 minutes we have turned off the stove, and once the steam goes off completely, we can open the lid. See how beautifully it has come. Now let's quickly make tadka for this dish. So for that, in a pan I have taken 1 tablespoon of oil. If you want, you can fry it in ghee, then the taste will be more good. So whatever the pepper and the jeera we have crushed and kept, so you can add that and leave it for some time till it gets crackled nicely. Then you can add curry leaves. That's all, nothing else we are going to add. Just turn off the stove and transfer this mixture to the pongal and then mix it well. Now the flavor is awesome and it is super. When serving, you can serve it with ghee if you like. If you don't like ghee, you can skip this step. So our tasty yummy pongal is ready, and our chutney is also getting ready. So it has cooled down completely. I have transferred into a mixer jar and I have added salt as per taste, and you can add water and you can make it to a liquid consistency. That's all. So our super duper full flavorful aromatic pongal and the chutney, groundnut chutney, is ready. Once you try this combination, very yummy. Surely you all need to give it a try. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your friends and family. Be happy, stay positive, and always spread the positivity to everybody. Thanks for watching.